Depending who you ask online, people either absolutely love the new season of Fortnite or absolutely despise it and claim that Fortnite is dying. And that's something I kind of wanted to talk about here in this video. So obviously Season 5 just came out a couple days ago, and honestly, I'm having a ton of fun. I personally think this is one of the best seasons that we've ever had in Fortnite. That's not to say that Fortnite isn't losing its charm with me a little bit, because, I mean, too much of anything is bad for you. So, like, obviously, myself, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been playing Fortnite a ton for the past few months, and things do start to get old. But I think a lot of people who are upset with Season 5, I think that's the main effect that they're feeling. I think they're just getting burnt out on the game, because like I said, I think Season 5 is the best update we've had yet, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. So I guess let's just break down stuff that they've changed and the new things in the season. So obviously skins is a huge part of every season. The theme that's there and all the characters and outfits and stuff that come out, people get really excited about that, really attached to that. And honestly, I think this is going to be our best season yet. Like, I really liked Season 2 with the Knights. That was a cool one. Season 3 with the Space wasn't bad. I feel like there wasn't really anything super notable to come out of Season 3 apart from John Wick. And then Season 4, Superheroes, yeah, it was cool, but at the same time, I felt like it got a little bit tedious. I mean, it was just a bunch of dudes and chicks in tights. You know what I mean? Like, they were all different. They looked cool and that kind of thing, but it was just kind of a played out theme by the end of the season. Whereas Season 5, we're going to have all kinds of different themes going on. We're gonna have Vikings, which we've already seen a little bit of. We're gonna have cowboys. We're potentially gonna have like old school Romans and Egyptians and all kinds of stuff like that. So like, I feel like this season in terms of skins is gonna be the best one yet, just because we have such a wide variety to choose from, because we're talking about broad history, not one specific theme, which is kind of cool. And then on top of that, we've got the Drift and Ragnarok skins for our Season 3 kind of like main skins, which those guys are both super cool. And we have the Road Trip mystery skin, kind of like Blockbuster last season. So truly, I feel like Season 5 from a skin perspective is gonna be the best one we've had yet. We'll have to wait and see what Fortnite and Epic actually do with it, but I feel like it's got the groundwork laid for the best yet. Now, on top of that, obviously map changes. This has been by far the best map change that we have ever had. I mean, the Fortnite map is constantly evolving, but apart from Tilted Towers, we haven't had as much of a crazy map change as this, like as much of an impactful map change. I mean, moving from Season 3 to Season 4, we had a comet hit Dusty Depot and take out the field and the factories, and like that was cool, and the whole comet Easter egg and everything was cool, but at the end of the day, Dusty Divot really wasn't that exciting. You could go in there, you could get Hop Rocks, whatever, but a divot in the map has nothing on a brand new desert section, a new golf course, a Viking ship up on top of a mountain. Like, this is seriously the coolest new addition that they have ever done, in my opinion, and I'm absolutely loving it, especially the desert side of the map. Paradise Palms is the new Tilted Towers. It'll probably change after a while. People will start going back to Tilted and retail and stuff, but it's just, honestly, I think it's beautiful. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's the best map update they've made. Now, what else have they changed? Oh, before we move off the map, the rifts, dude. The rifts that they have added in are by far, in my opinion, one of the best things they have ever done to this game. Like, overall, I would put this in top 5, maybe top 3. I don't know, but they're just like, it completely has changed the game. So if you guys aren't using the rifts, you absolutely have to. They're located pretty much all around the outsides of the map, and what you could do is that you can land on these outskirt towns, loot up, do your thing, get some kills, then you can hit these rifts, you're sent up into the air, and you can glide back into the interior of the map, and it helps you out with storms, it helps you out with, you know, getting action and stuff like that. I mean, previously, the reason why everybody goes to Tilted and goes to retail and goes to Salty is because these things are kind of in the middle of the map, so they're close to wherever the storm ends up going. But now you have an excuse as to why you can land on the outside, because you can still make it back to the inside in a decent amount of time. So the rifts, seriously, I think they're amazing. I know it's kind of themed around the whole like time travel, space-time continuum type thing with this season, but I hope something like these rifts stays around for forever, because you can land in outside areas without fretting and without having to look for a jump pad. So I think they're super cool, and again, I think that's one of the best additions they've ever made in this game. Now, in terms of other changes, we've got the double pump shotgun nerf. I understand why people are upset, because, I mean, from a high tier perspective, it was a very, I mean, it was a overpowered move, but it was a skill-based move. Like, you had to be able to have the dexterity to switch really quickly and fire shots and stay accurate and that sort of thing, and it's harder than it sounds. So, like, people who are really good at the game, when you watch, like, you know, Ninja or Daquan or anybody up in that spectrum, that it was a skill-based move, and it was absolutely a part of their tier and their repertoire. But I think the game is a lot more balanced with the shotgun changes. The fact that you can't swap to another shotgun really quickly and fire it. I mean, there are still combinations you could do. You can have shoddy, tac SMG, shoddy, suppressed SMG, that sort of thing. But I think even though it was a skill-based move, it took out something overpowered, and it balances the game a lot more. So you kind of have an extra slot in your inventory. And I know why people are upset by it, but I think it was a good move. Without a doubt, 110%. That's what they needed to do. So we've got that. What else did they change? The ATKs. So these, granted, I kind of understand where people's worry come from. I feel like this is probably the most controversial thing in the entire season. Do we need vehicles in Fortnite? Probably not. I mean, the shopping cart was kind of this fun, silly thing. Did we need the ATK? Probably not. But is it hurtful to the game? I don't think so. Like, I don't think these things are overpowered at all. You guys will see I'll get one in this gameplay. I'm going to stick with it the entire time, and it ends up costing me my life because it literally, like, especially in solos, you're just ringing the dinner bell and waving a white flag. You're letting everybody know where you are. They're so loud. They're not really that fast. I don't think it gives you a competitive advantage at all. I think the only reason why they're in the game is to just make it fun. And I mean, you guys know Fortnite is a shooter, and it's competitive, and it's exciting, but at the same time, it's also meant to be fun. It's meant to be silly. That's why the art style is the way it is. That's why we get these crazy weird weapons and equipment and stuff like that. And that's why the ATKs are in the game, is to keep the game fun. If you guys don't like the ATK, I encourage you to hop into a match with a bunch of friends, do some crazy builds, ramp it off some mountains, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. You'll understand why it's in the game, because it's not a competitive advantage. It's a fun advantage. So I don't know. Like, ATKs, they weren't needed, but I think they're kind of cool. And it's not like this thing is turning into H1Z1 where everybody just sits in cars, because they're not good, and there also aren't that many of them around the map. So that's what's going on there. But is there anything else? What else are we missing? I had some notes over here. Weapon changes, map changes, ATK skins. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, those are the main things that came with Season 5. And honestly, like I said, I think it's the best season yet. I think people are just getting fatigued on Fortnite because there aren't really any other games out right now. So Fortnite is what pretty much a lot of people are playing exclusively Fortnite, and too much of anything is bad for you. You can drink too much water and drown. You can, you know, eat too much pasta and gain 800 pounds. Like, literally anything in excess is bad for you. And if you've been grinding Fortnite like crazy, especially if you try to grind for the Omega Lights at the end of last season and stuff like that, of course Fortnite is going to start becoming a little bit less exciting, becoming a little bit more mundane, and you're going to become less interested in it. So if you're feeling that effect, I encourage you, check out other games. Right now it's kind of a dry period, but coming up in like August, September, October, we're going to have a ton of games coming out. Fortnite's going to keep updating. They're going to keep adding in new crazy exciting things to keep us interested. But I feel like it's just kind of a natural progression. Like, when you play too much of something, it does start to get old. So try not to take it too serious, and try to mix up what you're playing if you're feeling that way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Season 5. Like I said, personally, I think it's the best season we've had yet. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at like an 8.2 on Fortnite right now. Maybe a 7.8. I'm not at a 10 like I was a few months ago. I still really enjoy the game, but that's not to say I don't kind of get a little bit burnt out, and I don't kind of, like, victories don't feel the same anymore. They aren't as exciting. I don't get quite as excited as I once did, but I'm still really enjoying it, and I still think it's a great game. So that's kind of where I'm at. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? Feel free to leave a comment down below. But yeah, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay here, and I look forward to reading your comments. That guy behind us, where was he at? I'm going to keep the cart close. We're going to try to keep it with us. I see another cart over. Should we go cart warfare? I'm down, dude. I'm just trying to have fun here. Mainly wanted to talk about and this is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, with the introduction to Season 5, like, I agree that the carts aren't the most... They aren't the most competitive thing. But fun. What? Dude. He melted me. I should have brought the shotgun out. He melted me. That was absolutely insane. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know. Like, I think the cards, it's not like a super competitive thing. I've seen a lot of people complaining about them, that they're adding vehicles in. It's going to become, you know, H1Z1 car warfare. It's going to, you know, ruin the game and that sort of thing. But I mean, you guys can see, like, you drive the cart around, you are the center of attention. You're having everybody all over you. I don't think it's a competitive advantage at all. I think you put yourself at a disadvantage, and that's kind of why I wanted to rock with the cart here. I mean, these guys knew where I was a mile away. We kept getting stormed. And then, it's just fun. You know what I mean? Like, the carts are fun. I think the riffs are awesome. I don't know. I think this is a great update. I just think that some people might be getting tired of Fortnite in general, and I think the best advice in that sort of situation is to just kind of try out other games. That's why I play all the other games on my channel, is to keep things fresh and to keep things interesting. I mean, I love Fortnite. Is getting a Victory Royale the same as what it was in the past? No, not at all. It's not nearly as exciting as what it was before, and it's going to continue to dwindle. That's what stuff does all the time. That's like literally everything in life. Too much of it is bad for you. So I just, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens this season. I think we have a lot coming in terms of updates to the map and new areas being added in. There's a lot of stuff that was data mined last season that still hasn't come out here in Season 5 this week. So I think this is just the beginning. I think Fortnite's going to keep updating it. They're going to keep adding new things in. We're going to keep getting new weapons and skins and all kinds of stuff like that. And we just got killed by this dude. He's just going to camp in here. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard for them to keep everybody's attention the way it has been for the past few months. But we're just going to have to wait and see how things shake out. So let me know what you guys think. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at with Fortnite? I think myself and a lot of people, you know, 3 or 4 months ago, were at a 10. Like, Fortnite was all you thought about. You thought about it all the time. You know, played it all the time as much as you could. Yada, yada, yada. You're obsessed with it. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10 right now with Fortnite? Leave a comment down below. Hold on. This guy's got guys outside. They took his cart. What a sneaky little guy. He's not going to be able to catch him, though. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. What's going to happen here? Nick Birkin, come on, bro. You got this. Dude built himself a legitimate... Oh, man. But, yeah, I would say I'm probably somewhere around, like, a 7. Like, I mean an 8. I'm going to say, like, a 7.8 to, like, an 8.2. Somewhere in there. Like, I still think it's a great game. I still have a lot of fun with it. And, honestly, this new season I'm absolutely loving. But, it's definitely... I mean, because I've played it so much over the past few seasons, it's not where it once was when I first discovered how much I loved the game. And again, that literally happens with everything. So it's not a problem of Fortnite's, it's just a problem for those of us who love this game and we've played the crap out of it, and then it gets kind of old after a while. So yeah, let me know where you guys stand. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys later. Wish I could have got that victory for you guys, but I got melted, man. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.